bitch. I had a mushroom too. I wonder if I can still, Oh, of course I hit a freaking box. I was trying. Didn't work. Looks like she and I are kind of on the same skill level. Sometimes she's much better than me. Oh, why did you drift the wrong way? Ooh. I don't know why it gave me a bullet in third place, but I'll take it. Why did you instantly drop? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Of course you passed me right last. Oh, of course, I missed it. Me and these headphones are gonna fight. Yeah, you and I definitely see each other a lot. That's good. At least I'm in a situation where I'm with someone who's challenging me. And then there's one person who's just, you know, lapping us, basically, but whatever. I'm having fun. Every time I play with good players, I tend to get better. My eyes itching. I'm itching. Okay. Maybe I'll join you on your Mario Kart days if they're not full. Return the favor, I guess. But yeah, I'm playing Mario Kart, Final Fantasy X, and Skyward Sword at the moment. Fluffy, go away. Oh, I'm actually in first. I wasn't expecting that. I've gotten so used to just not. But now that I noticed, I'm gonna fuck it up somehow. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but that's actually the thing that kind of sucks is there's a lot of games I really like playing, but I don't really get to play them much either. I don't have a group. Son of a bitch. Either I don't have a group, motherfucker, or they're one of the games that, like, streaming wise, they're so popular it's kind of like pointless to do them. Like, I actually genuinely enjoy playing Minecraft with people, especially if I can get into like a custom server. That'd be so much fun with people. But it's one of those things that's just, it's super popular right now, so there's no point in streaming it. And I've been streaming a lot, and then when I'm not streaming, I'm either leveling up or I'm playing, leveling up or editing videos or something. So I really don't have much of a chance to play any other game. Huh. I wonder if they randomly stumbled onto it or if they're on the stream. I'm glad you agree with me on that one. The Nintendo 64 one's my favorite. I actually have a Nintendo 64 with that game. That I have a hookup where I can hook up the I can't think what they're called, the 3 cords. I can hook them up into a I can convert them into HDMI so I can actually play my retro games through my capture card, basically. So I can actually play my Nintendo 64 through my capture card. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seriously considered doing it by playing like Donkey Kong 64 or something. I think that'd be fun. Or like the original Legend of Zelda one, or not the original Legend of Zelda, the original Ocarina of Time and, or Ocarina, however you want to say that, and the original Majora's Mask. Although I've been considering getting an emulator, maybe playing a randomizer. I think that'd be fun. But I need to get my video editing done so I can get rid of some of these videos on my computer, get some space, or maybe get another hard drive first. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Yeah, I've been streaming a little earlier, Moon. Not intentionally, my sleep schedule's all weird. Yeah, you're more than welcome back, Vanilla. Or Nilla, whatever you prefer to be called. Ooh, that sucks. Well, a lot of people can't say my name, so for me, it's just easier to call me Ann. If you stream and you see me in the stream, just Ann is probably the best. But yeah, like, did you know the fuel pump was starting to go out, or was it just a surprise, or? Because, I mean, it sucks either way, but if you're expecting it, it's not quite as bad. If that makes sense. That spike shell just knocked that cow out. Oh. I just wasn't sure because there's just a bunch of letters and numbers and yeah. But yeah, I hope you can get your car looked at, Moon. That's awful. My old car used to do that. Like, for me personally, like every day was something new. This other car that I got, it's nice. I know the previous owner. I know how well he took care of the car. So I'm pretty good with it. And it's the first time I've ever had a car like this. I've never had a good car. But yeah, if anyone new is here, you want to join in, feel free. If not, go ahead and lurk. Or chat, too. Both, all of which are fine. Of course. Hit the freaking barrel. Oh. There aren't any tow places around you open? Oh, that's awful. I mean, I live in an area where there's like a church on every corner and they still have stuff open on Sundays. If I lived closer to you, I could have my uncle come get you. My uncle's a car person and his truck can tow nearly everything. But yeah, that's really is a shame that it's messed you up, or the fuel pump went out on you. Ow. Do you guys have another car, or is that the only one? Oh, right off. I do think they're time consuming. Yeah, hopefully they get it up and running. But, yeah, I've always been very fortunate. My uncle's always been good at this stuff, but I don't live near him anymore. So, but now I have a boyfriend that does the stuff. I used to know cars. With my old car, I used to be able to do a lot of the maintenance and stuff on it. But I haven't worked on a car in about 8 years. So, and yeah, a lot can change in cars in 8 years. Like, they can go from being regular cars to running everything on electric and yeah, or almost everything. So. Oh, you bastard. I feel sorry for this poor person. I just keep getting red shell after red shell. Like I'm getting a ton of them. And then he's gonna get blue shelled. Sorry, person. I didn't mean to bombard you, but I'm trying to win. Ooh, that was perfect timing. Oh, no, revenge. I see how it is. I mean, I deserved it, but, you know. Didn't deserve for the computer character to pass me, though, you bitch. So... But no, I thought you were asking Moon because she said she was just driving and her car just stopped working. I thought you were asking her if it was hit with the blue shell. See, that was pretty funny if that's what you were asking. Son of a bitch. Alright. I'll read chat in a second. Let me get close enough. Just let me get close enough. Oh, bitch. Just irritates me. I'll make them. And then, yeah. Then I do bad things, like drown them or set them on fire. Yeah. If I decide not to stream because I can't give 100%, honestly, I'd never stream. Because I'm the type of person, I don't mean that saying anything bad about you, so don't misunderstand. I'm just the type of person, like, I never feel 100%. I'll always make up a reasoning. So, I guess that's why I would try anyway. Personally, but again, that's not you, and I completely understand why you wouldn't. Crappy day. I get it. Multiplayer in Call of Duty makes you feel better. Oh, that's what you're doing? see how that would help too. I don't play Call of Duty much, but I can definitely see how that would help. It used to. I used to play Call of Duty a lot more. But as I was telling Thunder earlier when he mentioned it, last time I got on, I just kept getting a bunch of like 12-year-olds, and it was just irritating, and I gave up. Ooh. What is this craziness? Really? I lost all of it. I lost all of it. I'm pissed. Bet someone picked up my star too. Ooh, I got a blue shell to use finally. Sorry, who's ever in first? What system am I playing on? The Switch. But yeah, Awori. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. But yeah, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you being here. Okay. I just wasn't sure. I'm bad at pronouncing things. Which is why I understand when no one can ever pronounce my name. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm playing on the Switch. I'll be playing Skyward Sword as well. I'll be doing that Tuesday and Wednesday. Every Sunday is Mario Kart. And then Thursdays and Saturdays, I'm doing Final Fantasy X. And my headphones are falling out. Yeah, so sorry if you guys do anything or anything that gives off a sound effect, because my headphone's falling out. I can barely hear anything from it. I will be looking at chat here in a second. Well, I was playing a little bit where I was first, but now we got this person in who's very good, but that's fine. As I said before, I actually like having people who are good in here. Makes me better. Now, I've also, aside from Mario Kart, and a little bit of Twilight Princess when it first came out, I have never played with motion controls. So, my first time playing a full game with motion controls will be starting on Tuesday. So that's going to be fun. But yes, I quite enjoy the story of Skyward Sword. Yeah. Now, you have the option on the Switch where you can play without motion controls. But, playing without motion controls and using the joystick for the sword just does not work. Like, you can't aim the stuff very well at all. So I like that they added you don't need motion controls, and that's how I was going to play. But it doesn't work very well, unfortunately. At least not for me. Maybe it's not set up for me, maybe. But yeah, it did not work out. So I have to switch to motion controls, for sure. Okay. Bitch. Turn. Hey, where are you going? Thank you. Man, I had the opportunity to catch up if I hadn't got hit. If I hadn't hit the wall. Ooh, no. I thought that was the last lap. Come on. I thought I had enough speed and I didn't. Oh, of course. Bitch. Yeah, so I'm going to be switching to motion controls for Skyward Sword. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. Be funny, but I also don't want it to be like really crappy because then I can't make any progress. So I might actually take tomorrow and practice. As I said, I'm right before the first temple, or first whatever you want to call it. Bitch. Knew it. But, yeah, I'm thinking I might just go through and do a new one with motion controls and stop at that same point and then start from there, since I've already streamed that part already. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I practice a bit with motion controls, or should I just go at it? I have to come back. I was trying to read that while I was racing, and I'm not that talented. Sometimes I am, not on this level. Bitch. Yeah. See, I read that last one. I don't mind reading and playing. I feel like that's part of the entertainment for me, because that's just kind of what I do. If I was playing to be good at the game, I'd be playing it off stream. But right now I'm just kind of playing to have fun. It's just this one's a little bit harder to read and play than some of the others. Because it's a race and you can fall off the edge of things. Yeah, if I die a lot or I get lost, I just kind of chat and tell stories, or, you know, do something along those lines, because that's just how I stream. I thought about when I was doing story games to read the dialogue, but I don't have a voice for that, and I don't have very good inflection, and I'm not a good out loud reader. I never have been. So I just try to talk to people and make it fun, even when I suck at games, which I mostly do. I mean, I'm not horrible at Mario Kart. I look horrible at Mario Kart when I get some of these really good players in, but that's fine, because then I can practice. But, no, I just chat to people. I just use it to have fun. And run into the wall. Yep. Get out of the grass. Really? I just got passed by, like, everyone, dude. Oh, bitch. I had a star, too. Well, at least I got second-ish. Oh, okay. If I don't fuck it up. Okay. Yeah, so was I. I left high school with 3 friends. Or 2 friends. It was the 3 of us. One wasn't even in my grade. And even then, it wasn't... I made friends with the outcasts, the weirdos, because I was an outcast and weirdo, and I was okay with that. But no, I was always just weird and awkward. I was the weird girl that I did really weird shit. Like, no, I didn't do this to random people I didn't know, but I was that weird girl that used to bite my friends, and I don't know why. I had issues. Major issues. And I was awkward and shy, but my version of shy isn't quiet. Most people don't realize that. They think shy means quiet, and not always. For me, shy meant I was more talkative, but not in a good way. Like, I was so shy and so unsure of myself and anxious and uncomfortable that I would essentially get word vomit, where I couldn't shut up. Like, no matter how much I wanted to, I could not shut up. And that was my issue. And it was because I was shy. But no one ever believed I was shy because I could talk to anyone. But I was. Of course. I actually made it through the shortcut and I hit a wall. Oh, bitch. All of these mushrooms now. Really? 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 Yeah. Well, just know, if we ever talk, or like during stream or anything like that, I don't take it that way, because I do the same thing. I get it. I had a friend of mine who also did the same thing, and that's one of the reasons we were good friends, is we understood each other. But yeah, I'm a weird, awkward mess. I never learned very many social skills. We moved a lot when I was growing up. So I just never quite developed the right social skills, unfortunately. But some people at least have that option, like you had a sister, you had a sibling. I have a sister, like you'll hear me refer to her a lot, but she's not my biological sister. My mom and her dad were together when we were kids. They were engaged. They never quite got married, but she's still my sister. They're not together anymore. So I always considered her a sister from the time I was younger, and she's just stayed a sister. But she's not my biological sister, and technically we did not grow up together. So I didn't actually grow up with a sibling, even though I have an older brother, an older sister, and then someone I claim as a sister who was almost a stepsister. I didn't grow up with any of them. So I grew up pretty much as an only child, so my social skills are just practically non-existent, which is probably why I was the weird biting kid in high school. I never got to go through that biting phase as a toddler because I didn't have siblings to bite. I think that's what it was. No! Oh, you bitch. Wait as I got a freaking gold mushroom. That was just, I considered her a sister, and she was having some issues at home. So my dad took her in, because I swear my dad can be a saint sometimes. But I still just always kind of referred to her as my sister, and she is the closest thing to a sibling I have. But I never lived with any of them. Not for a long time. I think I lived with my brother for like a year between the ages of like... well, no, maybe I lived with him a little longer than that, but I don't really remember it because I was like 3 and 4. But the things I remember living with my brother, I was like 7, between 7 and 8. So I don't really have a whole lot of like growing up memories. Like I'd visit, so I'd still see him. But in regards to actually like spending a lot of time and developing social skills and such, I just never did. Bitch. Oh. Okay, I thought that was the last round. I'm like, that wasn't fair. I almost passed him. Oh, of course I hit that. Of course I hit that. Oh, I almost threw that right in front of me. I about got myself with a banana. Oh, you bitch. Oh, they're not getting hit till after. Well, good enough. During the stream, which is so nice. Because then I feel like when I go out in public, I'm not deprived of that talking issue. And, yeah, I'm not as bad. At least I feel like I'm not as bad. I probably still am, but I don't feel as bad. I mean, I haven't gone and given everyone, like, my life story in a long time, so I think I'm good. Texas. I know a few people in Texas. My dad used to live there for a little bit while working. I'm about Midwest. I don't say exactly where, like which state, but the closest city to me is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is also on a border, so, you know, there's a nice little handful of states it could be, but I'm roughly within a couple hours of Pittsburgh, and that's probably the most I'll say. because I could be a couple hours in any direction. So I don't want to, son of a bitch, I don't want to give it away too much. But yeah, Texas is a big state. So I mean, Texas is bigger than some countries. So you can say you're from Texas and be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm within a few hours of Pittsburgh, so that's like where I give a general idea of where I'm from. But again, there's a couple states that you can be in and be a couple hours from Pittsburgh, so it really just depends on how big of the states you are in are. I've known people who are from there who moved up towards my way, and one of my guy friends is gay and he was not treated well down in that area, which I know happens everywhere. But from what he had explained, there are certain areas of Texas that are particularly bad, and I feel like I would not get along with them. 'Cause that's one thing, is as shy as I am, I'm shy in regards to myself. If I'm standing up for someone, that's a completely different story. You don't fuck with my friends. What little friends I do have, anyway. Didn't mean to throw that. That's how you get up there. Got it. But again, obviously Texas is a big state, so I know there's not everyone in Texas. I just don't exactly know the good areas from the bad areas yet. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. Okay. But, I'll say a lot of this stuff being said, though, I have traveled a lot. So, I mean, I've been to different countries, I've been to different states. Texas, I haven't been to for very long. I just kind of, so I shouldn't say I've never been there. I've been there briefly, but I didn't stay very long. Been to Las Vegas. I actually quite enjoyed Las Vegas. Been to California a little bit, New York, North and South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, North and South Dakota, Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia. I've been to a lot of the different states. And I've been to a couple of different countries as well, so. It's either Austin or Houston. I think it was Austin, Texas, where it was pretty okay. The favorite place I have visited so far has been Seoul, South Korea. And as soon as I get money to go back, I'm going back because I still have friends there. I lived there for a couple years while I was studying, and that is probably, in my opinion, the best place I've ever visited. It was amazing. But I haven't been there in a few years, unfortunately. But I would love to go back. I'd love to visit Japan again, too. Son of a bitch. But I'd love to visit Japan again, too, because I love Japanese food. So, Like, I like Korean food too, but Korean food tends to be a little bit more on the spicy side. But I'd love to visit Japan again as well. But as for basically I want to visit like a lot more of the traditional areas. When I visited Japan, I didn't get to go to too many of the traditional areas. I forget which city it is that I really want to see. I've been to Osaka. I didn't get to Tokyo, and then there's another city that's very, very traditional in Japan that I've been meaning to visit, and I can't think of the name right offhand. But I visit a lot of traditional areas in Seoul, or in South Korea, because I've been outside of Seoul, traveled down to Busan and everything. But I like visiting the traditional areas, and I haven't got to visit them. I want to think it starts with an M, or not M, N in Japan, the place I want to visit. But I can't think right off, unfortunately. Bitch! Of course I get a bullet after I get a star. No. No, it's not. Nagoya isn't the one. There's another one. It might not even start with an N, but no, that's not it. I thought it was at first, but no, I recognize that from somewhere else. No. But yeah, no, I wasn't. My mom just never stayed in one place for very long, and then with my dad, we usually rented off of slumlords. So if we wanted to have a place that was halfway decent, we had to keep moving. So we traveled, not really traveled, but we moved around a lot. And I did a lot of my moving as an adult as well. So all of the stuff where I traveled to different countries, that was me as an adult. So yeah, like I lived in South Korea. I moved to South Korea in my mid-20s. I lived there for a couple years while I was studying. I was a language major, so I was studying Korean language. I still try to keep up on it so I don't lose it, but I have not practiced it in at least 5 years. So I'm probably not very good at it anymore. Yeah, I'll catch up in a minute. Oh, you bitch. Bitch. Tips of how to say what. Also, the grammar is completely different. So, with us, we do like nouns, verbs. I can't even remember what the things in English are even called. but basically our sentence structure, it's different in Korean. It's a lot different in Korean. But I don't know, if you have learned a different language in the school or in school growing up, or just in your household, I think it could be something you could pick up. It's not awfully hard, but it's not easy either. I think the easiest thing about it is actually learning the alphabet. The alphabet is not as hard as you think it is. In fact, it's quite nice. It's the way they have their alphabet written is it's like if the air made a shape whenever you said a sound, it's kind of like what that shape is. As weird, that sounds weird, but I know what I'm trying to say. It's just hard to explain. Oh, bitch. But I think my biggest issue in regards to learning Korean is a lot of the friends I made wanted to practice their English, so they didn't want to speak to me in Korean. So by the time it came to the point of me practicing my Korean, I was so uncomfortable with it, I didn't want to speak it, and it was kind of like a vicious circle that just kept going. But reading and writing, I didn't have much of an issue with. Understanding, I wasn't awful on. My speaking was not very good. Though from what my teachers and stuff had told me, my pronunciation was pretty good, so that's good to know. Seoul dialect. So I had a verbal test at my school, and at the end of the test, I passed. I had everything right, but my teacher asked me, "Do you have a friend that speaks in dialect? Because you have an accent." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" So I think I've gotten rid of it, but when I do speak in Korean, I guess there were some things I had an accent with. So it's like, imagine someone learning English for the first time. They're very clearly not English speakers, like they're heavily accented, but for some reason they have a southern accent. It's just not something you're expecting. You typically expect a more northern accent, if they have learned from, depending on like the type of class or whatever they've learned from. But it's just not something you expected. So yeah, my friend, and I found out he did it on purpose. As soon as I told him what happened at my test, he just started laughing. And he always said, "I wondered what would happen if I taught a foreigner in dialect." He was just an ass. But it was funny. I will give him that. It was funny. And it is a funny story to tell now. Even funnier to some of my friends in Korea who actually speak the language, and they find it hilarious whenever I say something that's in a dialect. Oh, I hit him and of course I fall right off. Son of a bitch. Oh, you fucker. That's irritating. some type of error. I have to check. Oh, you learned Spanish? Just didn't have anyone to practice with? Yeah, I learned Spanish in high school. It's another one I haven't practiced with. I was using it a little bit in the area I lived in previously because there were a lot of Spanish speakers. Now the area I live in, there are a lot of Spanish speakers, but it's a different type of Spanish, so I don't use it as much here as I used to. And I have some basic Italian as well. And my problem, like when I learn more than one language, is I get my languages mixed up. So I'm not particularly great in any of them because I keep getting my languages mixed up. And the Italian is weird. I've never officially learned Italian. My grandfather, from my understanding, spoke Italian. I don't actually remember him speaking Italian. But when I was living in Seoul, South Korea, I was walking down the street and there was these two Italian guys talking, and I realized I understood everything that they were saying. I couldn't respond back to them, but I understood everything. So I eventually got a hold of my dad and talked to him and asked him basically if anyone spoke Italian in the household. And he was like, yeah, he's pretty sure my pap, his dad, did, as well as my great uncle, my dad's uncle, spoke Italian. I don't remember this, but I guess I was young enough that I picked some of it up. So I can't really speak a whole lot of it except for some words that are not very appropriate. But I can understand it. And I still get my languages, especially Spanish and Italian, I get them mixed up so much. Like, it's bad. Especially because there's one word in Spanish that's a curse word in Italian. So it's kind of funny. Can't remember right offhand what that word is. But yeah. There's a Spanish, it's for like a type of utensil or something to do. Like, I think it might be like a knife in Spanish, and I think it's like a curse word in Italian, but it could be wrong. But it's something like that, and it's kind of funny. Oh, of course. That is really funny. I don't know how you came up with that, but that's good. And you should still have some points from when you were here earlier. Hopefully. Oh, you bitch. Oh, that was you. Okay, still you bitch. Also, don't take offense if I do call you names in this. It's not you personally, it's your actions. But it's also Mario Kart, so I don't think anyone really expects people to remain friendly. I am super friendly to people, but I will cuss you out at the same time. So, as long as you don't take offense to it, we're fine. And I fully expect you to cuss me out too. Really? Come on. Oh yeah, I yell at the AI like crazy. I am much more tame on stream than I am in real life. But normally I'm F this, F that, screw you all. You know, I'm bad. But I'm much more tame on stream, I've noticed. And I feel like if I'm not tame, like, I was thinking about this before because I was asked about it, and I thought, I'm kind of just used to, like, not cussing in public spaces. It's just genuine habit. But now that I think about it, like, cussing a whole lot and being very vulgar, it would feel fake to me because it's just not coming out naturally. Normally it does, but for some reason it just hasn't been. It still does off stream, but for some reason it doesn't quite feel natural on stream. But normally I'm very, very vulgar. Like, I curse like a sailor. That's just me. Oh, bitch, I was just about to throw a red shell behind me, too. Oh, you just passed me. But, no, I'm typically very, very vulgar. I'm not a good person to, He targeted me, bastard. Like, I'm not a very good person to be, like, family-friendly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, I have ideas of what I'm trying to say, and then I get distracted, and it doesn't work, and, yeah. But no, for some reason, like, my normal vulgarity just doesn't feel comfortable. Oh,